Borderlands came out, and yeah, guys, it's I'm gonna pull an Anthony Fantano here. As you guys saw in the intro of this video, this movie is not good, and with that, I think for me personally, this movie is just unreviewable. It is bad, very, very, very bad. I mean, let's name the problems that everyone already knows from the trailers, from the news, everything that was shown in the intro. You know, the actors are too old to be the characters that they're playing. I mean, you have like Kate Blanchett playing someone who's supposed to be like 32, I believe, if I remember correctly. I love the Borderlands games. I enjoyed all of them and everything, but wow, this is just awfully miscast. And as you guys see, once again, this is horrendous. This is actually worse than Madam Web somehow. I made a review recently about The Strangest Chapter 1, and spoiler alert, I think it sucked, and I said it was the second worst movie, but Madam Web is still the first, and that review doesn't even come out till Sunday, but please still check it out. But I said that that's the second worst, and now that's already outdated. I can't believe that that review that I have for Sunday is so outdated already. I'm just gonna release it like that because, oh my goodness, dude, this is worse. This is worse than Madam Web. As you guys probably saw in the trailer, you see the stupidest freaking jokes. Like, listen, Borderlands has crude and vulgar humor, but like, wow, this is like unfunny humor. I mean, you have Claptrap like crapping everywhere, bullets, just, oh my goodness, it's so unfunny. So unfunny. It's just unreviewable. And the basis of this video won't even be too much about the movie, because forget the movie, you guys already know it stinks. It has a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has less than Madam Web, which has 11%. How is that even possible? How do you make a worse movie than Madam Web? I mean, this movie is a mess. The production of this movie is a mess, and we're gonna get into all of that here. So this movie, for you guys if you guys don't remember, it was made in 2021, I believe. 2021, 2022. So think about that. It's 2024. It's August 9th, 2024. And it just released now because they had to reshoot it because it was testing so poorly with audiences. And oh my goodness, if the cut before was testing so poorly, I can't even imagine how much worse it is than what we got. Like, this is horrendous. And in a time where we're getting such faithful, great source material adaptations of The Last of Us and Fallout, and even the Super Mario Bros. Movie, well, it was just generic and just pretty, it's a pretty safe movie, but it's still pretty decent. And, you know, for the most part, it's like, it's enjoyable and made a lot of money. Borderlands isn't going to make a lot of money, nor is it enjoyable. It is horrendous. It's made by people who don't understand the games. It's made by people who don't understand, hey, let's maybe not make a rated M video game franchise into a PG-13 movie. Are you kidding me? A PG-13 movie for Borderlands? Are you like, what? This is like insane to me. And of course, the main culprit, as always, the man who ruins. It's actually perfect that I'm wearing this shirt right here, right now, the Amazing Spider-Man shirt, because it's the producer for this movie was the one and only Avi Arad. You know, the guy who, yeah, he's produced the Spider-Verse movies. Thank goodness that they're good. But he's the guy that is notorious for messing up so many things, including Spider-Man 3 by including Venom in it when Sam Raimi did not want Venom in the movie. He wanted to focus on New Goblin and Sandman. And of course, messing up Amazing Spider-Man 2 and creating that god-awful universe that they were gonna do with a freaking Aunt May spy movie. That was like a fake rumor or something like that, but I wouldn't have been surprised if that was the case. You know, and like doing the stupidest stuff with that universe, you know, trying to make a Venom movie, which actually ended up happening, of course, and he's a part of that stupid Sony Spider-Man universe that doesn't even have Spider-Man. So, you know, I'm not surprised. It's not unexpected that this movie did bad. If you saw the trailers, if you saw who was a part of this movie, you have Eli Roth directing this movie, and I'm gonna be less harsh on Eli Roth than most of everyone out there. I think he's made some pretty good stuff. He's made some god-awful stuff, don't get me wrong, but there's some good stuff he has made. Like, you know, Thanksgiving was pretty good. The Clock with the House on its Walls, or whatever it was called, The House with the Clock on its Walls, I forgot the name. The one was Jack Black and Kate Blanchett. That one is actually pretty solid. I liked Hostel, but point is that you know, why would you pick Eli Roth for this? This is such a stupid choice of director. Like, it just, no. He's the wrong choice for a Borderlands film? Are you kidding me? No, man. No. And this video, the main point is that this is another example of studios not understanding the source material and just destroying it and not understanding the characters. I mean, you have Kevin Hart playing Roland. Roland is someone who's supposed to be more serious and everything, and taller. Not to be offensive to short kings, I'm pretty short myself, but like, come on, man. Like, if you're gonna be adapting a Borderlands film, at least make it faithful. Even if it's bad, like, at least you guys could have put more effort into making it faithful. Like, you guys got the design right, but instead you tried making a Guardians of the Galaxy wannabe. And that's why this movie failed. It's doing bad with critics, and I won't even be surprised if the box office for this is horrendous. I would not be surprised, because my goodness, it is bad. This is bad, dude. It is unreviewable. It is potentially the worst film of the year, and I just cannot believe that this was made. It's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And I'm gonna give it an unreviewable, because it's just, you know, why spend money on this? This is bad, you know? Like, this is horrible. Like, you know, everyone's so miscast. Everyone's too old for their characters. The characters themselves, you know, from everything that's been said, is not even like the characters in the games. Why even make it? You might as well have made another movie for cheaper and, you know, same cast and everything, and it probably would have been more entertaining, less people crapping on it. But, like, this is bad, dude. This is really, really bad. I don't get the thought process of the studio here, besides chilling money, because I know that money runs everything, but this is bad. This is, like, how was this even allowed to come out? They should have just backgirled this movie, just scrapped it and write it off as a tax write-off. I'm not even saying sentences correctly, because that's how bad this movie is. Like, I couldn't finish it. I could not. It was bad. What an awful time. And I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Madam Web, at least I had fun watching that movie, because it's just so absurdly stupid. Everything about that movie is so absurdly stupid. Even The Strangers, and I hate The Strangers, and you guys will see why on Sunday. Even those two movies were at least fun to watch, because they're so stupid. They're frustrating, don't get me wrong, but they're so stupid. I mean, Madam Web, I don't think you could top the insaneness of Madam Web and how bad it is, and like, in a fun way. Like, overall, it's just such a bad movie and everything, but, like, you know, I can meme on it hard. Everyone can meme on Madam Web hard, because it is freaking hilariously bad. This is just bad. Like, it's not even anything to meme on. It's just bad. Oh, man. Unreviewable. That's it. It's just unreviewable. I'm pulling a Fantano here. Unreviewable. The studio, like, Lionsgate, this is the second flop you've made this year after The Strangers. And there's probably more that I haven't even watched it from you guys, but wow. This is bad, dude. This was really bad. Just shame on you guys. Shame on you for getting this IP that a lot of people like, and, you know, just like most studios in the past, just, you know, destroying it. And I'll admit, Borderlands is a hard movie to adapt for TV or film, and that's why it probably shouldn't have been adapted for TV or film, but money gets in the way of everything. Because the thing is, I'll admit, the Borderlands games, it's not like it's like, you know, high-end art or anything like that. Like, the jokes in there can feel pretty dated at points, and just not feel that funny these days. But it makes up for it with gunplay and all this stuff that makes the game so much more fun. This doesn't have that. You can't do that in a movie, but also, you don't even have that many guns in this movie. There's like one or two that are like, whoa. Like, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's just bad. It's really bad. And yeah, this is a first time ever unreviewable, because this is more it's not so much about the movie, and maybe at some point I'll go and finish it and give you my full thoughts on it, but I just couldn't finish it because this video is more about the studio. Like I said, like, how can you release something like this? This is bad. Is it even worth the money at this point? Like, I don't even think you guys are gonna recoup the money because it's that bad. It is so bad. I don't know how many times I've said that word in this video, but that describes Borderlands. There's no other way to describe it. Just unfocused on, you know, getting the source material right. And how dare you guys release this after such good video game adaptations like Fallout. Oh man, don't watch. Unreviewable. And if I decide to do a review at some point, sure, but it's probably gonna be in a worst of video that I'll actually try to make this time. So yeah guys, this has been JP Bonilla. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.